Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Chanel. So today I am planning to set up my entire spooky town. I am gonna be putting it over here on our entryway table. So first I'm going to probably clean this table off because we have a bunch of other decorations on here. And then afterwards, I'm probably gonna take everything out that I have in my box that has all my Spooky Town stuff and lay it out on the table flat so I can kind of just like look at everything at once and see what I want to put first and so on. So let's do some spooky decorating. I'm super excited to see how this turns out. This is my first time doing a Halloween Spooky Town. So I'm just super excited to put it out, and I want to put it out now because I want to start decorating my whole house for Halloween. So yeah, let's do some Halloween decorating. So I'm gonna start by clearing off everything that's on this table. So I have a nice clean slate to work with. And then I'm probably gonna wipe this down because it's a little dusty and dog hairs. I mean, you know how it goes when you have a dog. There's dog hairs everywhere. So I'm gonna work on cleaning this off and then taking everything out of the box that I have. Start by putting kind of just everything out in little areas. I don't know if I showed you guys these. I got these from Michael's. It's like a little skeleton feeding a dog a treat. Super cute. And I also got this skeleton playing a violin. These were in their mini decoration section, not like where they have like the Spooky Town things. This was kind of like in the floral section. And I think I showed you guys these little gnomes because my boyfriend loves gnomes, so I had to get him these. Super excited for this little pumpkin patch. All the houses over here. I have to open all of these because I know there was a house that was broken and I had to glue back the roof. So I have to find out which one of these it was. And I'm kind of just putting like all the accessories over here to dress the town up with. I think it's gonna be easier if I take everything out of the boxes and lay it out on the table. That way it's kind of ready to go when I need it. Looks like this was never used. It's still tied up in here to the plastic. And I don't know if I mentioned this or if you didn't see my last Spooky Town video. My mom handed me down this whole collection and then I just added a few things this year. This one is super cute. I really like that spooky tree and the little doggy. Also lit up. So, really good sign. So, also what up, super cute pumpkin store. I do have some glue over here. So I do have a little bit of this E6000 glue, so I'm gonna try to glue this on. So I just glued it back on, and I'm gonna let that set for a while. I'm gonna take everything out to decorate from these bags, like little fences and such, just so that it'll be easier to grab when I need it. And then I also, from Dollar Tree, I got this like mini little tree, and I may put it on the table with the village. I'm gonna see how much space I have once all of this is set out. Yeah, I'm super excited. I think I mentioned it in another video. I'm going to be going to Vegas for my birthday, and I really want to go to the Horror Unleashed at Area 15. And I was just watching some videos on YouTube of people that were going to it, and it's just getting me so excited to go. I literally cannot wait. It's going to be so much fun. Mini hay bales that I got from Hobby Lobby. I'd say my village is definitely more on the cutesy side, and then the Halloween tree I'm gonna put up and the table decor that I'm gonna do are definitely more on like the dark, spooky, eerie side. But I like to mix it up and not make everything totally the same. I think it'll be fun to have at least one little cutesy Halloween area. There's a little close-up of the violin playing skeleton. Super cool. Yeah, I definitely want to start adding some more houses to my spooky town. I don't know if I will end up picking up another house this year. There's a little skeleton with a dog. Super cool. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna pick up any this year. I'm gonna have to kind of ooh. This didn't break. We're good. I'm gonna have to wait and see. I kind of want to see if I can get some on sale, or if I get a good coupon from Michael's. I might pick one up. Ooh. Yeah, I remember this bag was a little tangled, so I'm gonna have to untangle these. So I was able to untangle these two little skull lampposts. And then these string of like little pumpkins. Sorry the lighting is so bad over here. I'm trying to go in front of a window, but it's still not that great. have one of these little pumpkin lampposts, and then I have some of these ghosty lampposts. So a lot of lampposts. So this is pretty much everything. I have it all laid out on my table. Just gonna show you guys everything that I have so far. All the houses. Little spooky tree. The pumpkin patch. And then I have 3 of these trees. So I'm gonna start off by putting out these little platforms onto the table. Then I also got these little wooden boxes from Michael's and I just spray painted them. So I figured I could maybe do something like this and put like some houses at a higher elevation. So I'm probably gonna mess with this a lot. I'm gonna take these out for right now. I'm probably gonna mess with this a lot until figure out the best way to situate all this stuff. So I'm just starting with putting the houses out first. That way I can get kind of like the bigger items out of the way since they're the ones that are going to be taking up most of the space. I'm messing around with these platforms to kind of see where they would look best. I'm thinking more on the outside corners, and then we can put some things in front of them to kind of disguise or hide those black boxes. Thinking of probably doing the pumpkin patch over here. And then so now I kind of wish I had another one of these blocks to put something in the middle higher. Can always get another one. Now I'm just trying to see where this pumpkin fence would look best. I'm putting it in front of the pumpkin patch first, but I'm not too sure if it's just too small of an area. It might look better in the middle of the town. So I'm kind of just moving things around and arranging them until they just kind of look good in a way that I like them. Thinking this will probably be the little graveyard. Maybe the little witch somewhere over here. Ooh, I'll probably put the skeleton in the graveyard, playing with the dog. And then her. I'm not sure I'm going to use all these little haystacks, but I figured a couple might look cute. In front of the pumpkin patch. I'm going to add batteries into this one and see if it works. It does work. It's like a tiny little blue light, which I'm glad it's like a color. We'll probably be able to see it better at night. Once it's nighttime, I will show you guys what it all looks like. So I just put batteries in here and it does seem to work. The cable is a little finicky, but they do work. And then I just put batteries in these ones and they also work. Super hard to tell with all the light I have on over here. But like I said, I'll show you guys during the nighttime and we can see it a lot better. Now, where I should put these. Stand up too well either, so I just put batteries in these and they also work. Again, super hard to tell, so I just put batteries in these ghosty lampposts and they also work. So I'm probably gonna put these somewhere on this side of the town. I'm not sure this piece is really gonna go with everything, plus I am running out of room. I'm just gonna put it there for now and then think about it. And then I have to put batteries in these ghosty string lights. And I just have to figure out where I want to string these. I'm thinking these ghosty string lights are gonna look best set across a couple of the roofs of some of the houses. So I'm just trying to fiddle with this over here to make them string across all the houses in a way
where you can kind of still see the ghosts and the lights.
Pretty much all I have left to do is add these trees. So I'm gonna cut the little tags off of them and add those. Yeah, I think I'm gonna opt out of putting this in here because there's a little too much stuff and I can't have things too close because I do have a puppy. So I don't want him to be touching any of this. Then I do still have to add the gnomes. I'm probably gonna let my boyfriend put these wherever he wants in here. So I will do a little close up of the village.
So we are all done decorating my spooky town. Here's a little close-up of how the houses look and all the details on them. I really like that house with all the ghosts sticking out of the windows and doors. And the spooky tree, one of my favorites. You're probably going to hear me saying a lot because a lot of these things are my favorites. I really liked how the graveyard turned out with the skeletons and all the little tombstones and the fence. Super cute. And love the little fortune teller area over there, and the pumpkin patch looks super cool. I figured I'd add some of those pumpkin string lights to the front. It kind of just seemed fitting for the pumpkin patch. And then here's a little close-up of the little string lights, ghosty string lights that I added on top of the houses. Just really love how the vintage feel of these houses make the town look. My mom used to always set this Halloween spooky town out for me when I was a kid, so just seeing it again now as an adult makes me super happy. And then here I turned on all the lights even though it's daylight, and you might see some items you didn't see in the last clip, like that fountain, those stacks of skulls, the skeleton in the coffin, this beware turn back sign, because after I did set up the town, I wanted to get a couple more little accessory pieces for Spooky Town. So I went back to Michael's, and then especially because they were having 40% off a lot of things, I figured I'd pick some things up, and they had that Spooky Town sign, which I have been eyeing since they first released their Halloween things this year, and my stores have been sold out of them, so I was glad that they restocked those. I think just everything kind of looks really good together now with some of those extras I added in. Really love that fountain. A lot of these pieces were in like the floral miniature decoration section. They have a ton of items. They even added more things since the last time I was there. So I figured I'd pick some of those things up. I picked up like one or two items from the Spooky Town area, but most of the little mini accessories are from the floral section where they have the mini decorations. And even though there's daylight, all the lights are on, and I think it still looks pretty good. And I will do some videos now when it turns dark to show you guys what it looks like when it's really dark outside. But yeah, I'm just really happy how it all sort of just came together. Really love the vintage feel of the houses. And I don't know, I may just keep up with that theme if I do ever end up getting more houses. I may just get some more of these vintage style ones. We will see, but it's a lot bigger than I expected it to be. Okay, and then here is what it looks like at night. I pretty much turned off all the lights in my house, so the only thing illuminating right now is the Spooky Town. Love the fortune teller blue light and the little skull lamppost, and just really love the little pumpkin lamppost too. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Would really love to hear your opinion on my vintage Spooky Town.
I had so much fun setting up my Halloween Spooky Town with you guys. So next I am planning to probably put out my Halloween tree. So maybe over the weekend I'll be filming that, so the video will come out probably right after this one. But yeah, I'm just super excited to do some Halloween decorating and set up my first Halloween Spooky Town. I had so much fun doing it, and I literally could not wait any longer to put it out, so I just had to do it today. And yeah, thank you guys again for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Bye.